Welcome to the Sonic Collective, a music podcast that explores a different album or musical concept each month, diving deep into its history, context, and impact on the music industry. Join our hosts, Alain, Scott, and Darren Scott, that's way too many Scotts, as they share their thoughts, insights, and personal connections to the music, inviting you, the listener, to discover new perspectives and appreciation for some of the greatest albums and music of all time.
Hello, Sonic Collectivists. This is Alain. It is April 2024, and it's my turn to pick. This month, I'm taking us back to the late 1990s, a time when rollerblades were still cool. Kids were trying to keep their Tamagotchis alive, and the popular music scene was diversifying in new and interesting ways, probably in an effort to shake off that heavy stench of grunge that had dominated the early half of the decade. Enter the Prodigy. The Essex electropunk outfit had formed in 1990, making a name for themselves in the UK's electronic music and rave scenes. Founded by Liam Howlett, the band gained notoriety, at least underground, for their electrifying live performances and a sound that deftly merged various genres including techno and breakbeat, hardcore, and industrial. Their aggressive style and punk attitude set them apart in the electronic music space at the time. But it wasn't until their third album, The Fat of the Land, hit the scene in June of 1997 that the Prodigy really achieved that commercial success and all the fame and mainstream recognition that goes along with it. All right, this album played a pivotal role in bringing the electronic music scene into mainstream awareness. The Fat of the Land represented a dramatic departure from the rave sounds that characterized earlier Prodigy releases. This album showcased a gritty, industrial style that blended elements of electronica with breakbeat hardcore and rock influences. The album also marked the first time that Prodigy songs featured lead vocals, which are notably present in the singles Firestarter and Breathe. The video for Firestarter really made the Essex Ravers household names and burnt the image of Keith Flint and his wild inverted mohawk into my core memories. Liam Howlett's production featured impossibly heavy fusions of hardcore dance, punk rock, heavy metal, and the cool Keith sampling Smack My Bitch Up, which stoked controversy for a number of reasons, and that just resulted in yet more attention from the unwitting public. This album was a hit on both sides of the Atlantic, and it even reached number 1 on the US charts. The Fat of the Land captured the intense, rebellious spirit of the late 1990s, appealing to a wide audience and earned the Prodigy critical acclaim worldwide. This is an important album because it managed to find a home with fans across the rock and electronic music spectrums. It not only, cemented the Prodigy's place in music history, but also influenced a generation of electronic music producers and artists. The Prodigy have gone on to do worldwide tours and sell millions and millions of albums. Not too shabby for a bunch of ravers. So join us this month as we dive into the Fat of the Land and try and figure out what made this album so popular and so relevant to so many people. We'll ask questions like, does it still hold up after all these years? Did we enjoy listening to it? Would we recommend it? Find the answer to these questions and more when we regroup at the end of the month for our review episode. But until then, feel free to play along with us and listen to this album. Let us know what you think of The Fat of the Land on all the social medias. All right. Catch you next time.
Hey, thanks for joining us on the Sonic Collective, where we've explored the music, the history, and the impact of some of the greatest albums of all time. We hope you've enjoyed our discussions and gained new insights and appreciation for the music you and we love. Join us next month for another exciting album, and until then, keep listening to great music.